my name's Rosie and I'm with Bored to Death. Today I'm going to be reviewing Train of Thought, which is a 3 to 7 person game. It says 2, but with 2 you can't actually score it. If you want to play it for fun, totally a possibility. I might actually do that sometime because it is indeed fun. But it takes about 30 minutes to play, and that's fairly accurate. It takes more or less depending on how many people you're playing with. Alright, so to begin, you have a deck of cards, you have a 6-sided die, and a 2-minute sand timer. This is called the conductor card. It goes in front of the person within the group who is the last to ride on a train. That's how you determine who goes first. So I'm going to put that in front of me. Alright, so what the person who goes first does is that they just draw a card from the stack, and you'll see on it there are 6 different options. On this alley, gear, roll, bubble, instruction, or sun. Everyone can see this card. I roll a die to see which word I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using gear. Although since I've already figured out what I'm going to say for this review, I'm going to switch it to a 6, and I'm going to be doing the word sun. Alright, the person to the conductor's right is the brakeman. They are in charge of watching the timer for this round. People are going to be guessing what I'm explaining. When the 2 minutes are up, everyone must stop, and the person to my right is the one who's going to be calling that out. So what I'm going to be wanting to do is drawing another card, a secret card, no one else can see this, and I have to describe the same number on the die. I have to describe the word family using only 3 words, and one of the words must be sun. So I could say sun is in, and they might say sky, and I'd say other sun is, and they'd say community, and you'd say community but smaller. That's where it changes. You can use the words that they guess as a new clue word instead of your first one if you think it's going to better help describe your destination word. This one right here is the destination word. If someone does guess it correctly, someone shouts out family, I get a point for correctly describing it, and the person who guessed it gets a point. We then continue, and I would have to describe the word wolf using the word family. So I would say family in pack, and then they might guess what comes in a pack, which in this case, hopefully they're gonna get wolves. And you just go through like that until the time is up. The game is complete after everyone has had 2 turns. So we go around in a circle clockwise. At that time, you count up points and you see who's the winner. For this game, I thought it was really fun. I'm also pretty much I'm a pretty wordy person. I've been known to pun quite a bit. But I thought it was incredible. My roommate, who I test gamed it with for one of the times, actually liked it so much she's going to be buying it. I told my mom about it on the phone. She is also going to be buying it. I would say it's really a fun game. It really, you can play it in many different kinds of situations. I would give it a 9 out of 10, and the only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is because there are 2 situations you couldn't play it in. If you are hanging out with people who aren't word people, it might be more difficult and there might be a lot of frustration. The other one is if this is known to be a party game, if you're at a party with drinking, it's going to get really difficult to play. Otherwise, I think it's a wonderful game. I thought it was very straightforward. The rulebook was wonderful. It explained everything for me, and I would highly recommend this game to anyone.